So our next guest boldly stepped into the rap game at 14 years old with the chart-topping Roxanne's Revenge, an answer record to UTFO's hit song, Roxanne, Roxanne. Welcome to the show, Roxanne Shante. Happy to have you this morning.
Thank you. It feels so good to be talking to everyone. You know, I took a little liquid Geritol this morning, so I'm hyped as hell.
I know that's right. So before you became a rapper, what are some of your earliest memories of hip-hop?
Well, you know, I remember going back to the park jams when people would bring their speakers out of the windows in the projects, and everybody would have speakers down at the park in Queensbridge, because I grew up in the largest housing project in the world, which is Queensbridge Public Housing. We're talking 30,000 tenants on any day. And so when we would have parties, and I can remember hearing songs like Trans Europe Express, hearing the big beat, hearing those type of rhythms, and just going to the park.
Wow, what up, Roxanne? Hey.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
What's up, girl? I'm good. I'm so happy to be talking to you right now. So check it out. For 5 decades, hip-hop has not only been a defining force in music, but a major influence on our culture and its contributions to art, fashion, sports, politics, and society, right? So as one of the only women recognized in the rap industry at that time, did you have any idea what you were getting yourself into, like paving the way for others like myself, Missy Elliott, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg, just everybody?
Well, no, you know, honestly, I just went into it because I was just a great battle rapper. And at that time in New York City, what they would do is they would have battle rap contests and you could win money. So it was kind of like an income for my household. So it has always been a job for me. So I didn't know that it was going to get to where it was going to get to, especially at the point where they were telling us, like, look, this has an expiration date like milk. So what you're going to have to do is get everything out of it while you can. But here we are 50 years later, and baby, that milk has turned to some cheese, for real.
Yes!
So, Roxanne, when it comes to celebrities, fans often don't respect your boundaries. Now, what is one of the craziest things one of your fans has done?
Well, one time I was in a public bathroom, and I'm sitting down, and I'm looking through the hole, and I'm saying, is this somebody's eyes looking at me while I'm in the bathroom? So just to make sure I turned around, baby, that was one of the strangest things I had. Oh, I'm just going to wait for an autograph. I said, but what you trying to do, look for it?
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's almost worse than somebody snatching one of Brat's braids out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's too much.
I'm telling you, man. So diss tracks, back in the day, diss tracks back then were the hottest ticket in town. But when the guys didn't play fair, you took it all in. You took it all in stride. So tell us about some of the battles that you had with some of your male counterparts.
Ooh.
You know, I've only had battles really with male counterparts, and it's so funny because they would see me coming and they didn't want to battle because they'd be like, oh, this little girl, what is she going to say? But they didn't know that I had the type of mama that I had. Miss Peggy didn't play. You know, she wasn't about losing no money. So I would look over at her and say, can I cuss? And she'd say, look, I don't care what you do as long as you don't lose this money. Now go on up there and do what you do.
Come on, Miss Peggy.
Yes. So now, Roxanne, now your biopic, now it gives us an inside look into your troubles and triumphs. So tell us how the film came about and what you hoped that the audience would take away from it.
Actually, I was hosting another event, and someone came over to me, and it was Mimi Valdez and Nina Bon Jovi. They came over and said, listen, you know, we've been looking for you to make a movie. And the first thing that came to my mind was like, wow, these drinks are really strong inside this venue. You know, they talking about making a movie. So we met up the next morning, and then automatically they were like, look, we need to tell this story. So we were able to get so many greats on board. But it was the women that really launched this off, you know, along with Pharrell and Forrest Whitaker also being there to make sure that we were financially, you know, to add that oomph to it. But it was ladies that made this happen. And that's when I knew it was really going to happen, because when a woman comes to you and you're another woman, you get a certain feeling from them that lets you know, okay, you know what, this is real. So that's how the movie came about. And what I wanted people to take out of it, I wanted it to be a daddy-daughter movie, because I grew up without my father, but I wanted fathers to sit down and have a better understanding of what their daughters may be going through when they're not around. So it definitely became a daddy-daughter movie, because a lot of rappers like Snoop and Meth, everybody sat down and said, listen, I made my daughter watch this movie with me because it gave me a better understanding of what she may be going through.
Now, Roxanne, I want to say this, too, before we go. I loved your Unsung. It was really good. I really loved when I saw it.
Oh, I got to check, Gary. You do not miss those unsung.
Oh, I don't.
Unsung
I love them,
or
huh?
uncensored,
That's
child.
right, honey. I love
Yeah.
them.
Roxanne,
But
let
Gary got
everybody.
cable. I'm sorry.
Roxanne, let everybody know how you can be reached and how people can follow you on social media.
Absolutely. Well, you can reach me. I'm on all platforms of social media under the letter I, the letter M, Roxanne Shante. And I'm also on Rock the Bells Radio every evening from 4 to 7. And, I just make everybody have a nice day. Thanks to LL Cool J.
There it is.
Yes.
And we are so happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for Roxanne Shante.